I'm Nancy from the Waterloo Public Library. Welcome. Thank you for coming and joining us for Lunar New Year. We have today with us Renee from the Waterloo Region Chinese Canadian Association. We're so happy to have you here to celebrate. We have some crafts and some stories. We have a little bit of music today. And with that, I am going to pass it off to Renee.
Oh, hi everyone. Okay, thank you, Nancy. This is Renee from the Waterloo Region Chinese Canadian Association. For the third year in a row, we're so excited to cooperate with the Waterloo Public Library to celebrate the Lunar New Year with you. So today we're going to bring you some traditional spring festivals activities like storytelling, paper cutting, lantern making, and red envelope makings, fortune cookies, and a music performance. So thanks for coming and please enjoy. Now let's our wonderful host Nancy to start off today's program. Nancy?
Hi. So what we have today to start off, we have Claire and her grandmother, Mrs. Ma, and she's going to be doing a demo of some paper cutting today. Let me just invite Claire to come in. And this is Claire and Mrs. Ma.
Oh, am I on now?
You are.
Hi, everyone. Hi. So I'll start. My name is Claire, and I'm currently working remotely from home. So I'm really happy to be able to be spending this time with my family, and really happy to be here today with everyone. My grandma, Mrs. Ma, will be joining us in just a bit, but first I'm going to start off by showing everyone how to make something that's a big part of the Lunar New Year, and those are red envelopes. They're used as kind of a gift given during Chinese New Year, and I'll tell you a bit about that later, but you should have in your kits these beautiful templates in your kits that you got from the library. And I wanted to start off by showing everyone how you can make your own at home. There's lots of designs and you can buy red envelopes from the store, but these are specially designed for this event. So I'll show everyone how to make your own. For this, you're going to need your template, a pair of scissors, and a glue stick or a double-sided tape, something to put the envelopes together. So why don't we get started? We're here and cut along the edges so we get this shape out. And I'll start cutting now and tell you a bit more about these red envelopes. So these red envelopes, or they're called hongbao in Chinese, they're used to give as a gift during Chinese New Year, and usually in families are given to the younger generation by the older generation. So parents, grandparents will give it to their children or grandchildren. And inside these envelopes, they will put money in it, and traditionally in an even number amount. And it's used to give the recipient, whoever receives the envelope, a wish of good luck for the new year to come. So parents, grandparents will give it to their children. I got these when I was little. And actually, nowadays, because money is put inside, nowadays, a lot of companies in China will give their employees their year-end bonus around this time of year in the form of a red envelope. So for those of us who are working, a year-end bonus is always nice, right? But just lots of different occasions and different traditions in giving these. So I'm just going to finish cutting out the template. If you want to follow along at home or make these after, we hope that you do. So I'll just finish cutting this template. There's lots of different, I guess there's different ways depending on your family and the region you're from in China of giving these. But when I was little, my family would put it under my pillow on New Year's Eve and I'd receive it on New Year's Day. So we're going to cut out our template like so. You can set aside the scraps and recycle it later, but we'll take, so this is our template, if you can see here. You have the back side, the front side, the bottom, and the top. And you'll notice that this design on here is really unique. You can't find it in stores. It was designed especially for this event by the Waterloo Region Chinese Canadian Association, along with the Waterloo Public Library. So you'll see their logos on the back. And on the front here, I'll tell everyone a little bit about it. You have 4 different Chinese characters in 2 different types of Chinese calligraphy. So the first character at the top here says Hu, which means tiger. And down here says Nian Huai Le, which literally translates to year happy. So altogether, happy year of the tiger. And you have 2022 here with our cute little character at the bottom. And along the bottom and the top are the symbols used to wish good fortune and good luck. So that's this design. Like I said, it's unique, so we thought it'd be really nice to make your own. On here, you'll also notice dotted lines. So that's where we'll be folding our envelopes on. You want to fold it, so this is the outside of the envelope, and I'll show everyone now. So you want to fold it really carefully along the dotted lines, like so. And so just like that. So we're going to fold all the lines in. And I'll do that right now. And it's really easy to make, so follow along if you want, or make it yourself. And just folding along the last line here, like that, just like that. So you have it like that. Now, you'll notice these 2 flaps along this side and the bottom, we're going to apply glue, or if you have tape, double-sided tape, anything like that, along these 2 edges. The top part here is the top of the envelope, so it opens up so you can put the lucky money inside. So you don't want to glue the top part. So I'm going to apply glue here, just carefully along these edges, like that. And once you have it glued, you can bring this side in and close the envelope. Like so. And there we go. You have a red envelope here that I just made. We hope you'll be able to follow along at home or make your own later on. But I want to take these. I made this one earlier. I want to take these and wish everyone good luck in the year of the tiger, and say happy Chinese New Year to everyone. Now, we said my grandma will be joining us a bit later. There's a lot of great volunteers. What you'll see behind me is Chinese traditional paper cutting. So stay tuned. My grandma will come on later to share that with everyone. We hope you enjoyed today's event, and thank you. Enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you, Claire. Thank you for sharing that with us today. Thank you for sharing both the lucky envelopes and the lucky money that comes inside in the Chinese tradition. I've received many myself as a child, and we give them out every year to our own kids. Thank you. We're going to have a story in English storytelling by a volunteer from the Waterloo Region Chinese Community Association. I'd like to introduce Chen, and he will be reading the story, Nan, the Chinese Dragon, the Chinese New Year Dragon, A Beastly Tale.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shen. I'm an engineer and a volunteer of our Waterloo Public Library. And 2 days from now will be the lonely Tiger New Year. 过年. Need word by word overcome the year. In fact, in ancient time, Nian was a monster, something like that, a beast. The story of Nian is from the book of the Waterloo Public Library. 1,000 years ago, in a small village, beside the Yangtze River, there is a young girl. Her name is May. She does not like springtime because the monster Nian will come to the village with a hungry stomach and sharp teeth. Nian normally will eat everything in the village. Every livestock and people, like your dogs, cats, pigs, especially young boys and girls, may lost her young brother last year. She's really scared. In the New Year event, a magic warrior come to Miss Green, told her, May, this year you have to get Nian and control him, otherwise he will take care of it all in the village. But why me? Why me? Because like you and me may get really scary. Because you born in the New Year day, in the tiger year, it is your destiny. Then the magic warrior, if something I read a magic pen on her bedside, the second morning, May heard her mom yell to her, get up and hurry, run away, the Nian is coming. May get up, rush out. But she remembered her dream. So she go back to pick up the red magic pen and also pick up a red cookie pen as a shield. I'm not going to hiding, not fly, not quit, but fighting, even I'm going to die. So, may use the magic pen and the cookie pen, knock like crazy. You can hear that. The dragon was a Nian, get scared, cover his earth, eyes, and shaken. It works, we said. Told her village to the same. Everybody now come out of their house, make the noise, flash the red, and now here, Nian scared, run away back to home and the sea. That's good for good 10 days. The villagers are so happy and it's cook good food. Dancing, dumpling, rice cake, noodle, everything. And also, just like we just did, the pack, the red pack with money given to kids like me. But at the 10th day, the magic warrior coming to her dream again, told her you have to be ready because Nian will come tomorrow afternoon with even more angry, more hungry. So may get up, ask her villagers to build the scarecrow 1,000. And also she built her, the biggest one, with this magic cane inside her magic scarecrow. Right afternoon, Nian coming, and really more hungry, more angry. He sees those scarecrow, just nothing. One bite for one, so 1,000 scarecrow in 1,000 seconds until Nian get a maze scarecrow. Nian scarecrow with this magic cane inside. At the last moment, this cane become a red long nash, and this one will be warping and the winter wind blow. So wrap off the Nian, and the magic warrior coming, tied him more, and then to become a big rock in the center of the village. Since then, 15 days, it's become a normal for the Lunar New Year without scary. You have to be together with village, with your family gathering, and with good food, with especially the red color like me, and the big noise, especially like a firecracker or dancing. And don't forget, always pack good money in a red packet to the good children like me. Happy Tiger New Year. Thank you.
Thank you, Shin. Thank you for that wonderful story. We are going to move on to our next activity. We are going to invite Anna, a high school student, to do a hands-on craft demo of lantern making. Lanterns are practically a staple for celebrations, for Chinese celebrations. Welcome, Anna.
Hi, my name is Anna Chen, and I'm a grade 9 student at SGEM, and I'm here to show you how to make paper lanterns. Lanterns come in all shapes and sizes. They're hung during Chinese New Year as a lucky charm to keep bad luck away. According to legends, the Niang monster is a fierce beast with sharp horns and teeth that could eat animals and even people, and lanterns could frighten the Niang monster away. So let's start making our lanterns. You'll need scissors, tape, any kind of tape works, and the paper lantern template from your kit. So the first thing you want to do is cut a strip of paper from the end of your template, just like that. Just a strip of paper at the end of your template. This strip of paper will be your paper lantern handle. So the next thing you want to do is fold the paper on the dotted line. So as you can see, there is a dotted line over here, and I'll be folding the paper on the dotted line. So then what I'm going to do is cut on the solid lines. So these are the solid lines, and I'm just going to cut on them. So you want to be patient while you're doing this because you don't want to accidentally cut too much. And this part may take a bit of time. So once you're done, you can unfold your paper, and your template may look just a little bit different. So you might trim a little, you might do it a little bit more differently. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut these two sides off so I can make more room for my paper lantern. So just cut the sides off so you can have more room for your lantern. So I cut that first side off. Now I'm going to cut this side off. Now, using tape, you can tape this side and this side together. So you can fold it in half like this, and tape this side, and this side together. And we're almost done. The last thing we need to do is using the strip of paper from before, we can like tape the handle onto the lantern. You may have also received a piece of string from your kit. However, this strip of paper also works. So using tape, just tape this handle onto the lantern. We're done. Thank you and happy Lunar New Year, everyone.
Hi, thank you so much, Anna, for showing us how to make a paper lantern. I just wanted to show you what it would look like inside our kit. So inside your kit, we'll receive the lantern template, some instructions, and this is the string that she was talking about. There's also some chopsticks that you can use as a stick to hang your lantern as well. Next up, we have Claire and Ms. Ma. Ms. Ma is going to be showing us some paper cutting skills, some traditional Chinese paper cutting skills, and I'm just going to pass it off to Claire and Ms. Ma.
Hi, thank you. Thank you. My name is Claire. I'm here again. And this is my grandma, Miss Ma. She will be showing us some of her traditional Chinese paper cutting, and I'll be helping her translate. So let's get started. 那外婆，我们开始。
好，大家好，我很高兴跟大家在一起玩一玩，乐一乐。今天我给大家结一朵梅花。为什么结梅花呢？梅花在中国也叫腊梅，因为它在腊月寒冬雪中盛开。梅花开的时候，它预示着寒冬就要过去，春天即将到来，所以也叫报春花。2022年虎啸迎春到。
So my grandma is going to start by showing us how to cut a plum blossom flower. The plum blossom, also called lamei in Chinese, which means the plum blossom that blooms in the December of the lunar calendar year. Because this is a flower that can bloom even in the winter around this time. And it symbolizes that winter is ending and spring will be coming soon. So it's my grandma's favorite flower. And she's going to show us how to cut it today. 开始。
下面我就给你们折一下，用一个正方形的红纸，然后呢，对角先折第一下，折成这样。因为梅花是5个瓣，所以呢，我要把这个呢折成5份儿。
So,翻译一下。So we're going to start with a square piece of paper, red paper like this. This is the type of paper that's typically used for this type of paper cutting. And so we're going to take a square, or you can take any kind of red paper and cut it into a square and fold it diagonally, so corner to corner, and make a triangle like this. And next, my grandma will show us how to fold it again, so we get the 5 petals for the flower.
下面呢，我就根据我的经验，把它折成5份儿。
So she's just going to fold it now. My grandma's been doing this for many years.
折成这，这第一把这么折过来，再把这个折过去。
So my grandma's been doing this for many years, so she's really experienced. But what she's doing now is folding it.
哎，这个折过来。
Yeah, like that. So we get the 5, so we'll be able to get 5 petals after cutting.
然后把这个角再折过来。
你就让我给他们看一下。
对。
Okay.
哎。
So that's what it looks like after.
这是5份儿吧？哎。
And we're, so you had your triangle here, And you can estimate it just to get the 5 petals, but always make sure you keep it a point at the bottom for the center of the flower. So you fold this side over a bit, then this side back, and this other side this way, and finally fold it like this. And what this will do is create 5 pieces so that when you cut it out, you'll get the 5 petals.
然后呢，我再把它给画一下，画一下呢，就是那个梅花的瓣儿。
So now my grandma is going to draw on a template that she will cut from just to make it a bit easier. And so she's just drawing that on now. You can use a pencil or anything. And yeah, so she's just going to draw it on. This type of paper is traditionally used in paper cutting, but you can also we've used things like red wrapping paper, or you can use different types of craft paper. But because red has a very, it's very meaningful, it's represents good luck and all that. So a lot of the paper cutting is in red.
然后就这么画一下，画出
So
来。
once you draw it, it should look like this,
对，
like this. 然后呢？
下面我就把它剪出来。
Now she's going to cut it. So what you'll see here on the template, she's colored it in, but you want to cut out all the white parts and leave what's colored here behind. So she's just going to cut that. She makes it look really easy, right? My grandma's doing this for many, many years. So she's going to just cut out the template that she had drawn on.
然后这是个芯儿，
So now she's cutting out this middle part. So you have the petal of the flower and the center of the flower down here. There's a lot of folding and a lot of cutting, but it's worth it.
最后剪出来就是这样。
So once you cut it out, it should look something like this. And now we're going to unfold it.
然后打开，
And you'll see something really spectacular. So I'm gonna help her unfold it. So we're gonna unfold it and just like that. She has another one here that we made so everyone can see it more clearly, and that's your plum blossom flower. 然后下面呢？
过年了，我剪了几个福字儿。
So my grandma cut these before for the new year. And the character on here is the character for Fu, which is like good blessings, good luck. And so she would like to share these with everyone. And also these behind me here is some of the work that she's done previously. So you have more for the Chinese New Year, and you have some here that are used in weddings and joyous occasions. And here that she's shown you before, this is a tiger that she did. And we
对，借此机会儿向大家拜个年。
she would just like to take this opportunity to wish everyone a happy Chinese New Year. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Claire and Ms. Ma. That was beautiful. The paper cuttings are fantastic, and I love the ones that you had behind you today. Happy New Year to you. And we're going to have Adeline, grade 9 student from Sir John A. Macdonald, doing a craft paper cutting demo.
Hi everyone, my name is Adeline Xiao. I'm a grade 9 student from Sir John A. Macdonald, and I just want to tell everyone Happy Chinese New Year. And today I'll be showing you guys how to do a Chinese New Year paper cutting craft. The character I'm going to be doing is the blessing character. This can be found in homes, in many buildings, nationwide during the Chinese New Year season, and it's supposed to bring you Many blessings and good luck. So let's get started with the craft. Okay, so the materials that you'll be needing should be in your kit. You can either use the square papers that are provided with you or the big red paper. And if you don't have any of those, you can always just use any sort of paper that's easy to cut that you have at home. And you can also use scissors. And then here's just a demo of what it will look like at the end. I have a few here, but I can show you that more later. And now let's just get started with the craft. So the first step that you have to do is you just fold the square paper in half like this. Once you're done folding the square paper in half, it should look like this. And then you fold it in half again like this. Now the square paper should be like a quarter of what you originally had. And then you're going to fold this part into half again, but this time vertically, like this. And then now you're going to unfold it and then fold this half into another half. This can be kind of tedious because there's quite a bit of folding, but it's definitely worth it in the end. And then after, you're going to fold this part into thirds. So this part you fold into half, this part you're going to put into thirds. So fold it. You want to press down so then you're able to actually see the folding lines, because this is going to be really helpful as guiding lines once you start actually cutting. So now once you're done this, you're just going to fold in the top part like this, and then you're going to cut a small triangle right here. So this. And then once you're done that, unfold it and then cut another small triangle right on top. This is kind of like going to be outlining your base, and you're going to have a few scraps, but you can just move those away for later. And then now once you're done, it should look like this. So on the right side of your paper, we're going to focus on this right on the right side right now, and then we'll move on to the left side later. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold in from the right like this. And then once you folded it in, you're going to fold up from the bottom like this. And so these folding lines are going to be really helpful. And then now it should be like this little rectangle. And then right here, you're going to cut a small little triangle. Like that. And then you're going to cut another small triangle right here. So once you're done cutting your triangles, it should look like this. And then you are going to fold in from the top. So right here, you're going to fold in on this line. So 2/3 of the way. This. And once you fold it in, it should look like this. And then right at the top right here, you're going to cut like a almost circular, like rectangular shape. And I'll show you guys. You just kind of that, open it up, and this is what it should look like. And then now you do the last step for this portion of the cutting, and you're just going to fold up from here like so. And you're going to cut a similar shape from before, except it's just slightly different, and then I'll show you guys. So it should look like this. And then once you're done, you can unfold it, and you're done this side of the paper cutting. And now we're going to move on to the left side. So similarly to the right, you just fold it in like this. Once you're done folding it in, you're going to cut like a vertical line up through the middle. You can just like estimate, and then at the third line at the top, you're going to kind of angle it and stop there and then cut back down. And I'll show you guys if you don't understand. So basically you just cut straight up. And right about here, you're going to stop, angle it inwards, and then cut back down. Might be easier if you start from the top, which I'm going to do actually. Try to make your line straight, but obviously it's not going to be perfect because we don't really have a ruler or anything to help us. Okay. Then once you're done that, this is what it should look like. And you're pretty much finished, except if you want to add some extra little details, it's really quick. All you can do is just add a little triangle here and a little triangle here, which I'll show you guys right now. So we're going to add a triangle right here. Gonna cut that. And then we're gonna add one more triangle right here. These parts might be a little longer because you want to be careful in case if you're going too fast, you might rip the rest of the paper. But now once you're done adding the small details, you should be done. And this is your finished product. Hope this was very fun for you guys. And I hope you guys all have a happy Chinese New Year. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Adeline. That was really fun. If you guys have received the kit, there will be some square pieces of paper in there. If you wanted to practice, you can also use any paper that you have at home. Next up, we have is Elaine, and she is going to be doing a craft demo of fortune cookies. Welcome, Elaine.
Hi everyone. 大家好，新年快乐，我叫朱依玲. Hello, happy Chinese New Year. My name is Elaine Zhu, and I'm here today to talk to you about fortune cookies and teach you how to make paper fortune cookies. Let's start off with some background information. As you all may know, fortune cookies are crunchy, sugary cookies with a unique shape and fortune inside. Usually the fortune cookie has a phrase, oftentimes lucky or inspiring, along with a list of numbers that are portrayed to be lucky. Some people even use these numbers for their lottery numbers. Nowadays, almost millions of fortune cookies are produced daily, which most are shipped to the United States. They are served as a dessert at Chinese restaurants in Canada and the US, but not restaurants in China. The manufacturer that produces the most fortune cookies is known as Wonton Food Inc. A cool fact about fortune cookies is that they come in multiple flavors and colors, the most common flavor being vanilla. So you don't have to just go to restaurants to find them. You can make your own DIY paper fortune cookies. So here are some examples. They come in, you can make them in sizes and colors. So you're going to start off with the template or the red circle from the kit. If you don't have the kit or you don't like the colors or sizes of the circles, feel free to cut out your own circle and message. Make sure that the message is the same diameter as the circle. So as you can see, it's this length and the circles around that. And you want to draw a line in the middle like so. So you will need the template or whatever, you can draw your own, and tape and scissors. So first, start out by cutting the circle. You can make the circle big or smaller as you please, although smaller ones are a little harder to make. You can also color them however you like or design them. So once you're finished cutting the circle, you're gonna fold this in half, and you want the colored side that you want on the outside, on the outward. So you want to fold in and gently crease where the line in the middle is, and slightly crease the other part. Now unfold it and make sure you can slightly see the crease, but not too much. Okay, so now you want to hold it like so. You're going to hold the top with your middle finger and the bottom with your thumb, and you're going to take your index finger and you're going to hold this together. So it's kind of like a taco shape. Now, find where the middle of the semicircle is and put your index finger there. So now you're going to bring your middle finger and thumb together while pushing outwards with your index. So it's usually better to use more stiff paper, as this makes it a lot easier. You're going to bring it together like so. Sometimes it might look a little weird in terms of the shape. The tips might not be equal. So you can use your scissors and trim them a little. Make it look more like a circle. So now we're going to take a message. You can write your own, or you can take the ones from the template. It's your choice. You're going to cut it out. Once you're finished cutting it, you're going to take your paper fortune cookie and put it inside. I'll put this on the table, and you're going to grab your tape and take a little of that. And you want to make a loop with this so that, or if you have double-sided tape, that also works. Take the tape and put it, so when you fold it, this part should be together. So you're going to put the tape right there. Make sure the message is inside if it fell out. And you're going to fold it together like so. And put your fingers in and make sure the tape stays together. And if your tape isn't that good, you can also take a little more, a smaller piece. You can tape where the two tips meet. You can tape it together so it stays together. So that's your finished fortune cookie. And you can make them in different sizes, colors, however you want. And thanks for listening. 祝你新年快乐 and so happy Chinese New Year.
Hi, Elaine. Thank you so much for sharing how to make a paper fortune cookie in your template. Or in your kits. The template looks like this. Oh, it's a little bit hard to see. I see that it's kind of blurring out a little bit. And then there's already a message in there that says Happy New Year, wishing you a lot of luck. Or as she said before, you can create your own message and put it inside. Next up, we have traditional Chinese music performance by Christina. And what I'm going to do is I will be spotlighting Christina so she can share a performance with us.
Hi everyone, my name is Christina. I'm a grade 10 student, and today I'm going to be playing a Chinese lute instrument called the pipa. The pipa has about 50 different types of hand movements, and one of them in particular is tanqiao. Tanqiao is striking your index finger forwards and your thumb backwards. And if you speed this up, this creates another hand movement called guan. A more complex hand movement is lunzhi. This is articulating all 5 fingers one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can speed this up or slow down. Another movement is saw. Saw is striking all 4 strings at the same time to create a loud noise. This is usually played in the middle of a song to create action. And the last movement I'm going to show you is Yao Zhi. This is relaxing your hand and using your index finger on the 3rd string to move up and down. So these are the 5 most basic pipa hand movements. And now I'm going to play a song called Going to the Flower Festival. What this song means is everyone happily and joyfully gathering together to go to the flower festival. I hope everyone has an amazing Chinese New Year. May joy and health be with you all. Thank you.
Hi, I'm going to invite Renee back to join me on the screen here. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight, or actually this afternoon, to join us for a Lunar New Year celebration. Some really fantastic volunteers, really great crafts, and thank you so much, Christina, for the musical performance. That was so good. That was so fantastic. Thank you to the Waterloo Region Chinese Canadian Association. They had put this all together. They came up with all of the activities, and they brought all of their volunteers to help out with us today. And it was really, really great to see. Thank you so much. And I'm going to pass it off to you, Renee. Oh, Renee, would you like to say anything?
Oh yeah, thanks, Nancy. Fantastic. I have watched those several times, but every time when I watch them, I think, oh, they're so impressive. Well, today it's extremely cold. Okay. Actually, starting from next week, February the 1st, we will enter the year of the tiger. So those are symbolizing the courage, resilience, and generosity. So although at the current stage, we have to celebrate this good time virtually, we still believe that the new year will bring us lots of good news and exciting opportunities in our lives. So on behalf of the Waterloo Region Chinese Canadian Association, we would like to take this opportunity to wish everyone a happy, healthy, and peaceful Year of Tiger. All the best. 万事如意. Thank you.